Hello everyone and welcome to Options Paycheck Live. Today I will show you again my portfolio and my trades from the last week. I didn't connect for a bit, but it's because I'm traveling. So let's dive in to my results and to my trades. So last week I collected premium of $598. Overall, since April 2025, I collected $9,190 and annualized return on investment from premiums is 31%. Trades of the last week, so you can see I I sold calls on Gamestop and I collected $102, and I sold calls on Mistral and I was rolling the calls two times, so I collected overall $495. And even though I planned to sell covered calls for Google, the orders didn't execute, and I just missed this one. I probably didn't gain 80, 90, $100. That was the plan, basically. So I missed Google, but overall I have 700 $1,700 in cash, and my portfolio overall right now is $103. It's down from $108,000, but given the week last week, it's um, uh, it's okay. I mean, the volatility is back on the market, and so I'll be benefiting next week from the premiums again, and waiting for the market to recover. I think we are positioned nicely for the next week. So let's go a little bit deep in the portfolio performance. So last week I lost 5% in my of my portfolio. It's uh, it's only unrealized loss, right? So I still hold the stocks. My portfolio performance, and I started to actually evaluate the performance a little bit differently, a little bit harder on myself. So um, right now Nasdaq is performing since April 2025 quite well, 32% up, and my portfolio is up only 20%. So I'm now chasing Nasdaq, and I need to add probably 12% more just to be on par. But yeah, let's have a look actually on the chart how this evolves in time, and you can see that back in May I was quite nicely above the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is in green, right? And so then there was this drop. It was mainly drop in Tesla, which happened end of May, and so my portfolio dropped. I recovered a bit, and towards end of June I was very close to Nasdaq, and then and still above S&P 500. And last week, of course, because I hold individual stocks, my portfolio is more volatile. But while it's volatile down, it will be also volatile when the market will be recovering, and it will be recovering stronger. So let's wait for this. It will be pretty interesting to see. My portfolio allocation is I have a little bit or small position in Nvidia, but I have uh, then three major positions, right? So one is in GameStop, um, and here, I mean, anything can happen, right? It can be uh, volatile. We will go to the chart and check where we are. I have Mistral. This is very volatile, and I will show you later on how much I earned on options. It is really nice play. Um, it's unbelievable, the returns on options on Mistral. Um, and then I have Google, which basically correlates with Nasdaq. It outperforms a little Nasdaq, so it's like 1/3 of my portfolio is heavily correlated with Nasdaq. I'm quite happy with this position. I think they are really strong in AI and the cloud computing. So yeah, I'll keep this one, and I have a little bit of cash which I'm using for selling cash secured puts. So now I will go to interactive brokers. I'll show you my position. So I have 100 shares of Mistral, right? And Gamestop 1400 shares, for Google 156 shares. So these are three positions where I can be selling covered calls, and I'm doing so. And I also have cash, and for cash I opened because it was just a small cash position, right? $1,700. So I opened 13 contracts for open, strike price 1, and it got a quite nice premium, 2 cents per one contract, which is $22. Basically in premium for invested $1,300. I mean, it's not much, but given the uh, it's not much overall, but when you look at it as annualized return from the premium, it was close to 50%, and so it was quite good allocation of $1,700. Yes. All right. So now I can go to the details of the last week, which is in my Excel, right? So you can see, and I will just zoom in a little. And let me filter just for the last week. So Mistral, I opened the position. Initial position was with the strike price of 427.50, and the premium was $4 per one share, so $400 per the whole contract, which was really nice. Annualized return 50%, right? And then as the price was dropping, I rolled the position to 420 strike price, earned additional $80 in premium, and then the price was dropping even more. So on Friday, I did roll the position, the strike price from 420 to 400, and earned additional $14. Google, I missed this one. I think I did the order just for a day, not for the whole week, or until it expires. And so then I just missed this one. I didn't see it in orders, so I thought it's executed, because it's sort of no-brainer, right? Google, and yeah, and it didn't execute. Then I have position in GameStop, and I sold covered calls here as well. So 14 contracts, 8 cents per contract, and so I collected $100. So this is in detail. You can see that the best contract or the best return was from Mistral, and yeah, of course, with this volatile stock, it was really nice. The plan for sorry, let me go to interactive brokers. The plan for next week is actually this. I want to be selling Mistral covered calls with the strike price $425. Let me just show it here as well. So it should be here. I will filter just for August 8th and date. And so for Mistral, I'm going for strike price $425. If as of now, we will check also the chart and open interest and the data basically that I'm usually checking. Right now, what is the price right now? So MicroStrategy or strategy actually. $366. Okay. So 366. So the target is to have yield or return on investment from premiums on annualized basis 30% or more. So this is good. This is good premium. It's in line with the target. We will see where the price will be moving actually on Monday. Right now, if I go to Bitcoin, the Bitcoin seems to be recovering a little. Will it be the same case for strategy? Nobody knows, right? There was a lot of discussion around the topic of MNAV, right? MNAV, that it's going down and declining. It might be actually. Let me just do this regression channel complete. It might be that the price will be going even further down. What is this channel actually? I need to check what it is because it's weird. I don't know if this was done based on the. I think it could be done based on the two upper levels here, but it doesn't align nicely. Well, let me remove it. Right, so anyway, it might be that this is local bottom, but it can also be that the price will be going towards, I don't know, 330, 300, yeah, 330 level, and then it could bounce back as you can see whenever it touches these levels, right? And maybe let's try actually the parallel channel. I will start somewhere here, right? And then yeah, I mean, then the question is, what do I do, right? Do I take this, or do I take this? I guess I should take this, which will be not then, which maybe will not be what I really want to see, but it probably aligns nicer with this one. Yeah, it's a little bit nicer. Might do it even. So if I do it even like this, right? Yeah. So then if it moves within this channel that I just draw, then we might be actually looking for prices even lower towards 320 level. Could it be? Well, yeah, yeah. This could be also possible. Trend line. Let's just draw it here somewhere. And what I was saying, right? Somewhere here, 315, and see, here is support, here is resistance. Yeah, well, so I mean, it can be really that the price will be dropping here. Let's see what the market will display. Of course, when Bitcoin is dropping, then strategy is dropping as well, and it's just faster, right? The magnitude of change is just higher because it's leverage play. But Bitcoin seems to be recovering, so this might be recovering as well. Then I will see the pre-market. I might change the strike price, and I might change the premium that I want actually from the trade as well. So let's monitor closely how this will evolve. My entrance was $425, and my strike price now is $425 as well. And I want to show you one thing with Mistral, because this is something, it's this stock, I'm dealing with this stock for less than a month, or maybe a month now. And in a month, and this didn't expire, I think it was executed actually. In a month, I earned, see this, $1,800 just from Mistral in a month. And if you take this, right, 1,800 divided by overall premium I collected since April. I mean, this is 20%. This is 20%, and I started in. So since when am I tracking this? April, right? April, May, June, July. So it's 4 months, and Mistral, just one stock, 40,000 US dollars in 1 month, counts for 20% of the premium, overall premium. Yeah, so maybe we can also check annualized return on investment, right? So Mistral, how was it? 60%, yeah, then 27, pretty close to 30, 24, Those were probably the lower annualized return on investments were probably rolls, right? Yeah, I was rolling. Yeah, so all of these, that's when I was rolling the option, but still here I was rolling and still a return on investment 50%. That's quite insane. Um, yeah, I think because this was roll actually from 1 week to the other. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, but this is exactly it, right? So 60%, 50%, 32%, like and actually rolling as the price is moving a lot, and when you have good strike price, right? So when you have good strike price, that is well above, right? Because I was so in the it was let me go to the weekly chart. So this is weekly chart. I entered here, or even here. Yeah, exactly. The first week when it started to go down. So this is when I entered the position. I started to own the stock, and even in this first week, I sold cash secured puts. Um, no, and the puts. So the puts were, yeah, these three. And initially, the return on investment wasn't really high, but then um, I was going for 60%. Um, it did not get assigned, and then it got assigned when I was like having 27%. Um, Still going, yeah, was going just a little above the price at the moment, and so it got assigned. And then I was all, I was the first week I was putting the strike price somewhere here, right? But it was going down, so I was rolling from here, right? So I got a premium when it was actually going up a little. Then I got the nice premium for 472 or 75, and then I was in a position when I could actually be rolling the the strike price down. And then the same last week, right? So I did actually 425, but it actually was going down, or maybe I did even yeah, 427.50, which was quite aggressive play, to be honest. It was quite aggressive play. Um, yeah, so maybe the premiums are not so, but I would need to check delta. Yeah, I would need to check delta. So let me actually check the delta right now for micro strategy, for strategy, and let's go to options. Okay, I'm going for 425. Yeah, so it's 10. Delta is 10 delta. Yeah. um all right, and I'm planning actually, so it seems, yeah, so it was 194, right? And I'm planning uh what I want is 223. So yeah, I assume actually that the price will be going up a little. So if the price was 194, which I think it will be actually moving, yeah, so then it would be only 27%. But I will, yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see. But I just want to show you that when the price is actually moving, you can roll the options, and you can get additional premium. And so yeah, for Mistral, it's it was moving like this, uh past 3 weeks, dropping. And so I was in a position in those 3 weeks when I could be rolling the price and was just getting more and more premium. It's quite insane, and with the high volatility, it's really um very nice option play. um we can we can check if there are any ideas. So more technical, yeah, well, technical sell, analysts rating buy. In the end, I think it's, if the Bitcoin, well, the way how I look at it is, if the US keeps printing money, and therefore Bitcoin is going to get more and more valuable, then MicroStrategy will be growing in price as well. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is enough equaling 1. Then it would have the value of Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin will still be going up. They will accumulate more Bitcoin, so the price will be going up. I think what we need to do is enjoy the volatility, be selling covered calls, getting the premium, and yeah, just enjoy the volatility that is there, because it's really nice for options. What I want to check is also, like, if there is anything. So let me just reload this. I want to check if there's anything next week, like any unusual option activity. So let's check as always just how the open interest next week compares to the open interest in the weeks of monthlies, right, or monthly options. Well, it's quite a lot of options, but I mean, it doesn't seems to be crazy. In September it will be way more, obviously. So now I'll just check August 8th, and we will see. Yeah, so there is 425 strike price, but yeah, it's 10 delta, right? So well, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with that. But anyway, right now people are putting puts, right? So this is where they are trying to ensure their profits. 350, and then 300, 270, 250, and then less 200. But yeah, 350. I mean, it could be that it will be somewhere here. Anyway, yeah, so it will be interesting to observe. So this was for Mistral. Google. I mean, there is not much to say about Google. I will go to the chart, and we can have a look. But look, just to reload the page. I mean, it's nice, right? So this regression channel. I have here this channel, right, and it was breaking through the channel. Now it's back. This parallel channel, it's more, it's better in a daily granularity, so you can see, right? So here it was going from the top, and then it was above the channel. Now it's back, but it's still in the upper part. um, Here it seems potentially that it might be turning. So if this is actually what it did on Friday, then it's not bad, right? I mean, of course, it dropped from the day before quite significantly in the pre-market, but then it might be bouncing back again, and I'll be actually putting my strike price somewhere here, a little bit less. So somewhere here. Um, I think the probability that it will move so much is not very high right now. So it would be nice. It would be actually, let me check how much on premium I would get. And for Google, I would be getting, is it possible, 22%? Do I have it correct? Actually, wait, really? Is the price 89, 189? 189. Yeah, I mean it's pretty nice premium for Google. I don't think Google is. I don't think I'm getting such a nice premium for Google usually. So probably the first were puts. Okay. Yeah, for puts you can get nice premium, and then yeah, during the it was this was week of results, week of quarterly results, and yeah, I mean, what a nice premium. But in general, it's not bad actually for Google. I would expect way worst premium, to be honest. I mean, this is really nice. It is. Just look at it from this perspective, right? It is stable stock. Um, it's not really. I mean, it's not very volatile. It's stable. It's moving like Nasdaq, but it's overperforming Nasdaq in the long run. Uh, it's really growing, and in addition, it gives you 20%, maybe 20%. So imagine it is really not bad. So in addition to what Google is doing, then you could be getting something like 20% on premiums. Is it like, do I have any additional filter? No, it's really probably everything. This is really interesting. This is really interesting, right? So if covered calls on Google gives you something like 20%, and it's so stable, then uh, yeah, well, then it's maybe it's really interesting strategy what to do, right? And so how much profit did I get overall? Yeah, 400. So this is something that I have just little longer than It's interesting. I thought I have it way longer. Yeah, well, probably a little longer than MicroStrategy, and of course, it is 4 times less premium, but also the position is maybe half, right? Oh, it's not half. Um, but it's what? Yeah, it's three quarters of the position. Yeah, of course. I mean, Mistral is it's insane. Um, but Google is way more stable. This is a nice play. This is a nice play. I didn't see the numbers, but I'm really happy to see that. Yeah. So like 20% in addition to Google. Um, on pre this is this is nice. This is nice. All right. What else do we have? GameStop. But I didn't check. I didn't check actually for Google any. Well, select all, and let's go to open interest. I didn't check if there is anything unusual with the options. Yeah, well, nothing unusual. Recent zoom. In half a year, there is maybe something a little bit unusual, but nothing extraordinary. So I can also check. I can also check this. Yeah, I mean, from the option perspective, the options will not move the price, right? So from the option perspective, we don't need to worry about the price movements. Anything can happen, yeah, but yeah, $197 strike price is nice. So then, GameStop. For GameStop, I'll do filter again here and see. This one is planned only. So I plan for a strike price of $25.50, and actually the price is not 23, but it's way less right now. GameStop $22.10. $22.10. So yeah, annualize yield from premium is 24% in this case, and that's interesting because GameStop was there were times when it was really having high premium. You can see it, right? 60%. So it was like Mistral actually. And it's not so. It was still in June when it was actually giving quite high premium, and now it's dropping. I mean, the volatility, if you look at the chart, the volatility is nothing spectacular. But I think we might be. I mean, let's see. But we might be actually reaching bottom here, right? So I mean, it's either somewhere here where we are right now, or it might go. I mean, it might go a little bit lower. But yeah, I mean, here this green line, $20. It's another one. What did they say here? The technicals. Strong sell technicals. Strong sell analyst rating. Nice. Right. support 2153, all right, and then 2062, and then 18 as the level, as the third level. I mean, let's have a look on the chart. 18, I mean, where is 18? I mean, this is uh, why, yeah, right, yeah, okay, okay. Now see those spikes here. So they work as a support. Yeah, right, 22, and they, so maybe there is a little bit of, you know, if the price is going down, the volatility will go up, so we will be getting more on premium. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, there is always something positive about price dropping, and I'm not worried about the price itself, right? It's profitable company with the great balance sheet. They will do just fine. Um, and might be might be next quarter, or maybe still this quarter, when we will see something like this with GameStop. You know, it's moving nicely. It's moving nicely, and it will be moving nicely. All right. Okay, I got logged out. Never mind. Uh, Let me filter for this. MicroStrategy we covered, Google we covered, GameStop we covered now, and Open. I want to I want to just have a look on the chart, and here, yeah. So here, my strike price is somewhere. Well, not somewhere. It's here. It still needs to drop 50% from here. Um, you know, honestly, in these situations, I think it's good to look at how these things play at GameStop, right? So it's sort of playbook. Um, so it's this, and it's like it's starting here somewhere, right? Starting here, and I have like my strike is double from this bottom. Um, so it would be like nine. It would be like 20. 20 would be like here. And if it's the first drop, then maybe if I get it even for one, you know, if it plays the same way, and I think it might, right? So it's the first run or squeeze, and then actually it goes a little bit in waves, calm down, and then it does something again. But yeah, I mean, even if I get, um, might be actually going up again here. But even if it goes down to one, I get it next week for $1. Then maybe I could actually get again upside. Like I could make a double there. Um, it's just if it plays the same way as these things happen with GameStop, right? Nobody knows. Nothing is guaranteed. It might played out the same way, and I would be getting a nice premium from those 1700 dollars. So with that, what I wanted to show you as well is I have I have identified things that I want to investigate a little bit more, because the insiders are buying actually on these two stocks. So one is 1-800-flowers.com, FLWS, and so let's check actually. Let's check when the FLWS, when the insiders were buying, and they were buying for price of $5 for. Let me just make it bigger so that you can see it nicely. So here, right, $5 for 480, 460, and those this is 10% entity. They are, and they are purchasing from even from higher prices. So I don't know what is what is their average price, but it will be look at the volume, right? Quantity. So this is way less quantity. This is way more. So they were buying somewhere around 7, 8. Maybe let's say if 7 is their average price, then we are way below the 7 right now. And 7, right. And so there is some transformation happening, and what I want to do is I really would like to investigate a little bit more on the transformation that is happening. We can have a look if they say if there is anything actually from analysts. But you can see they are struggling a little financially, so they are not necessarily profitable, and they are trying to do the turnaround. So what I want to do is investigate a little on fund one investments. If anyone knows these guys, please let me know in the comments. It would be really interesting to see what you think about this play, right? So let me know really in the comments if you know Fund One Investments and anyone from there, because they will be steering the transformation. And so, yeah, this might be quite interesting. So right now we would be where 538, yeah, even below. It's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will really do something about the transformation, right? That they will, or that they will have ambition to change anything. But yeah, next time, or I will try to make a video on this and go a little bit deeper, and try to understand whether it's potential buy or not. And then another one that I have is BRCC. That's again similar story, and here again you can see this is annoying. I don't want to be watching close. All right, anyway, so you can see in the background um, that they were buying for 125 um, recently, and in 24 they were buying for $3, and now for 125, and actually quite significant amount of of shares, right? So let's see where we are right now. 164. So the insiders were buying right at the bottom. I mean, this is it's really, yeah, oversold. It's really nice timing. Nevertheless, even though we are a little bit above, here is, here might be quite interesting story uh, to unveil. Q1 results. What they are doing is they are bringing new products to the market, and they are growing with the new product. So they have coffee and with subscriptions, but they are also bringing some energy drinks, and and they are opening new channels how they are selling actually these products. And so this might be another. I will again go deeper in this talk, but it might be interesting play as well. Obviously there will be quarterly results very soon on Monday. So um yeah, the price might be moving both directions actually. um but look, it is. For how long was it dropping? I mean, is it since inception, or like when did they do IPO? Was it was it really in 2024, or can I get more data? No, 21. So since 20, April 22, yeah, I mean since April 2022, when it spiked here, it is trading pretty miserable, right? So it's just going down and go and down and down. So it's just like slow bleed here, right? So oversold on a weekly basis. And here, I mean, they were oversold even on weekly basis. Again, right after a multiple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, after 6 quarters, and if the business is really doing something meaningful, it might be good opportunity to buy. Um, I mean, analysts would need to check. I mean, this is I don't think, yeah, not actually three analysts covering, is it? Five analysts giving a stock rating. Um, it's interesting. BR is it BRC Incorporation, BRCC? Is it this one? Is it even the same thing? Probably at BRCC. BRCC, yeah, it should be this one. And here as well, right? So it's BRCC. And yeah. So look, for multiple years, it's trading miserably. They were, you know, it was like slow bleed. They were losing money. If you look at the finance, I think Rook, it's negative earnings, right? Negative earnings, negative earnings, negative earnings. Here, here slightly positive, negative again, negative, negative, negative. Um, Again, expectation is negative. But there must be something why, and it's people from the company, right, are buying to the stock because they see something. This is something to observe seriously, because if people from the company are buying after multiple years of slow decline, they start to buy, and they were buying before, I mean, September 24 for $3. Let's just check the chart. If it did September 24, it was here. All right. Yeah. I mean, it was maybe technically, from technical analysis, maybe not so bad, right? Yeah, but these two companies, so 1-800-flowers.com, this is something to observe because they are going through the transformation, and BRCC as well, because they seem to have new products, new channels how to sell, and they seem to be growing. And after slow bleed for multiple years, the management starts to buy the shares for the price that is quite close actually to the current price. So this might be actually very nice win, very nice win. All right, with that, I will close the call, and maybe I will connect during the week. If not, then I will connect again on next Sunday. Please subscribe to see my trades and to follow what I do with the options and how do I invest. Comment if you know anything about BRCC or the flowers. Let me know in the comments. I will be grateful for your insights, and see you next week latest. Cheers.